Hello. Alright guys, I don't know if you remember this or not. This is that Swiss cheese Monstera plant. This one is not the one you get at like a normal store. This one actually should produce fruit. I don't know if you remember this video I did. But what I pretty much did is I showed you how to make cuttings off of these roots. Planted one part in ground, and then I made two parts so I can have a mom plant indoors. Made several cuttings, just growing them in water, literally just water, guys. Check it out. So let's see how this went. So this is from summer, so I have this little area that I've covered. As you see, it's still alive, but some of it burnt. The dogs knocked over the covering, so it definitely can't handle full Vegas sun, full desert sun. Not yet anyway, it definitely has to establish at least. But it's not dead, so we're gonna go through and get these all cleaned up. But yeah, 110-degree weather, can't take that. And I wouldn't say the weather is the issue. I would say it's the rays of the sun. It can't take direct sun. The roots aren't established yet. It needs time to acclimate. You can't go from a greenhouse, likely where it's being kept, to being in full sun. The heat it can handle. Obviously, there's still some alive, but either here or there. I'll show you this other bit. Now check this out. This is only in water. 50%. I made changes every week or so. Once the water kind of got down to the roots, I just made sure the roots were submerged. Didn't do any crazy, no feeding. And look at all this healthy roots. I'm wondering, honestly, if this can grow in water only. Like, super simple. I didn't do anything crazy. We're gonna put this in a pot, and this is gonna go inside, and it's gonna become my mother plant that I'm gonna protect at all costs. And check out this soil I made. If you've seen any of my other videos, I've talked about soil making ad nauseum. The only thing I added is some cocoa bark chunks in this. But as you can see, super aerated. We're not gonna get any fruit flies and things like that in the house. So the thing about this is theoretically it's acclimated to water now, right? It's not acclimated to soil. But because my soil is so aerated, look how healthy those look. That is crazy. That is crazy. Anyway, we're just gonna put it in here. We're gonna get this filled up. I'm gonna show you the secret sauce, and I'm gonna show you how I feed this guy. Or girl, I'm not gonna assume identity. So I always hear people talking about fruit flies in their house. So yeah, that can be from dying plants, but I like to use this worm castings as well. It's about what you feed it with is the same thing. Pure worm castings, plus the rock dust. This stuff is amazing. And there you have it. I pretty much topped this. I kind of like the same concept I use with everything else outside. Put the food at the top and let it feed down. In Vegas, we have Tractor Supply Company. Wherever you're at, you probably have some sort of place where you have animals and things like that. But this was like $6, I want to say, for this big bag of pine bark for mulch. Alright guys, I'm going to show you the secret sauce. Secret sauce right here. This is from my pond water. That's what it gets watered for that first week, and that will stop any shock for the most part. I've done this in so many different types of plants, and it takes away that shock. It's a little bit fertilized. It's really good oxygenated water, and plants love this. And there you have it. My Monstera is ready to go inside. Just gonna get this pot cleaned up, and we are set. And I can pretty much keep this going, get cuttings from this, and then refix whatever I need to fix in the backyard. I'm wondering if it'll fruit indoors as well. We're gonna find out, but I've heard that this fruit is super good. The true Monstera Deliciosa. Let me know in the comments any questions or concerns. One of these morning, guys, y'all gotta get out here and garden. I'm telling you, it's the best. Let's grow.
subscribe.